What's up, my dudes? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Rachel, and today I am doing a first impressions and wear test of the new brand at Ulta called Uoma Beauty. I think it's Uoma, and I'm gonna be using their foundation. It is a weightless soft matte hydrating foundation with Aglianico grape mark extract, specifically. So this is specifically formulated for fair skin. They have different formulations for different shades and for different skin tone families, which I think is a really smart idea, because I mean, your skin chemistry probably, I believe that your skin chemistry is probably different depending on how much melanin you have in your skin. So I think this is actually a really good idea. So it says on the package, say bye-bye to one-size-fits-all formulations and how you doing to weightless, long-lasting, adjustable coverage, hydrating foundation formulated specifically for you, enriched with biomimicry pigments designed to think like your skin and intelligent color to instantly perfect the skin with a vibrant matte finish. So it says it's adjustable coverage. For medium coverage, use sparsely, and for full coverage, use generously. For extreme coverage, apply multiple layers. Now, lately, I've been enjoying some lighter coverage, so like medium coverage foundation, just for like when I'm, if I'm wearing my makeup out or anything. I just haven't really been liking the really heavy look on my face lately. So this, the box as I showed before, here is the actual unit itself. The blue cap is for fair skin tones. They have different colored caps for the different shade families. So I'm in the shade T2N in Fair Lady. And let's jump into testing this foundation. So first things first, you got prime. I'm going to be priming with my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in the hydrating formula for normal skin. Okay, now that my primer is all soaked in, I'm gonna use my Uoma Beauty brush to apply this. Now this brush works better for thicker formulas, and I have no idea how thick this formula is, but we're gonna see. It gets kind of streaky with thinner formulas, but I like to apply my foundation with a brush and then blend it out with a beauty blender. Now for some foundations I don't have to do that with this, like the Fenty one, I don't have to. I put like 2.5 to 3 pumps on here. We're gonna see how this goes. This spreads nicely. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't prime my nose. I use eyeshadow primer on my nose because it helps keep foundation from breaking up on my nose. Okay, I'm putting one more pump on here. Okay, that went on really nicely. So far, my very first impression is I like it. It's a little like streaky from my brush. So I'm just gonna tap it out with my beauty blender. Okay, that's looking nice and smooth. Yeah, that covers very nicely with a lighter layer. So that is a very nice medium coverage, and I dig it. It's enough to even out my skin tone and hide all my blemishes. but like it's sheer enough you can still see my freckles through, and not everything is totally hidden. I'm not like just a totally flat canvas. It looks more natural. I dig it. I like this one. And okay, so when I first put it on, like the first like streaks that I spread over my forehead, I was like, this is a little warm on me. I might need to tone this down with some of my blue pigment. But then I realized that like my face is just a lot ashier than my neck. And so I'm looking and it like really matches my neck like perfectly. This is, so far, like my first impression is this is a beautiful foundation. The only place that it's not looking like perfect and smooth is on my nose, which I can't really hold that against it. My nose is a difficult thing my nose is not very cooperative with makeup. So, all right, now time to see how it plays well with other products. So because I'm going for more of a medium coverage, I'm going to use my Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer. I use the shade C6, and I'm going to conceal my eyes with that, or highlight my eyes, conceal some blemishes that are still poking through, which is none, so never mind. I'm just going to do some highlighting with this concealer. Okay, I'm going to use my new concealer brush. This is the BH Cosmetics Fan Concealer Brush, and I'm going to see how this does to blend out my concealer. Okay, this brush is probably better for like applying concealer and not blending it in, because I definitely still need to go in with my beauty blender. I'm using Tarte Shape Tape just in a single dot on each side just to finish concealing my dark circles from how much sleep I don't get. Okay, I'm going to be going in with my Beauty Bakery Flour Setting Powder. I'm in the shade Translucent. We're going to do a little bit of a bake. I just bake to set the places where it's going to be creasy, because I don't like too heavy of makeup on my face. So while that's going, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to try my NYX Fill and Fluff eyebrow pencil. This one's in more of a teardrop shape. I'm in the shade Ash Brown, and it's got this like cool little brushy thing on the end. Gotta brush my brows. I like that brush. Like, do you notice how nice this brow looks compared to this one? Now they both look nice. Okay, my only critique of this eyebrow product is that the pencil's just a little bit too soft. Not in that it's gonna break. The last eyebrow pencil that I had was really brittle and did break off like every time I friggin' used it. I used it like 5 times before it was gone because it kept breaking off. But I feel like it just lays down too much product. I have to be careful with my pressure. But otherwise, I like that color. And I like that brush on the end. I'm just gonna go in with a regular eyebrow brush on this side real quick. And now for ColourPop Clear Brow Gel. Okay, and now I'm gonna powder my whole face and dust off the excess. Okay, I love this powder because it's not like super powdery. It's very velvety and smooth. Except it did kind of cling to my dry patches on my forehead a little bit. I'm getting powder all over my black leggings. Yes. Okay, so with concealer and my setting powder, it is working very nicely, except for I got some dryness up here that the powder clung to. So I'm gonna do the rest of my face. Okay, here's my face. I haven't done anything to my eyes yet. I think I'm just gonna put on some mascara and call it a day. Because I think I'm gonna do it words are hard. I think I'm gonna do an Instagram look later, so I don't want to put on any eyeliner and then have to take off my eyeliner. At least with mascara, I can still put on an eyeshadow look without removing anything. So I will check back in later. I may or may not have a full beat eye on later with my full beat face. See you in a bit. Y'all, do you ever like do your makeup or play with your makeup and then you like totally hate what you did? Yeah. I am not loving this look. This is not going on Instagram, but hey, let me put it all over YouTube instead. I didn't want to take it off because I didn't want to like mess up my foundation before I do my foundation follow-up. So this is my foundation follow-up with an eye look that I hate. I was just playing with the Norvina palette and I love that palette so much. I felt the need to swatch all of it. And I just did not put the right colors in the right places. I don't know, it doesn't look so horrible on camera, but up close, girl, no. So much no. Anyways, back on topic. So this foundation, I love it. I do. Hold on, let me brush away some of this crap on my face. I've been wearing this since about like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It is now 1 o'clock in the morning. So I've had this on for, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 10 hours ish. So it's held up pretty darn well for being on my face for 10 hours. I have some creasing on my forehead just because, you know, I was doing this while I'm doing my eye makeup. So maybe I just need to learn how to do my eye makeup first so that I stop having that problem with foundations, because I don't think I'm ever gonna avoid that. But otherwise, everything pretty much looks nice. It looks smooth. It rubbed off where my glasses sit on my face, but that's kind of to be expected. It slightly clung to my dry patches. Slightly. Okay, so I'm looking in my close-up mirror and things that I'm noticing, it rubbed off on my chin. My concealer is all separated under my eyes, which is probably my concealer fault. My face is looking a little luminous, but I don't hate it. It's not oily, but otherwise it like maintained the smoothness of the application. And it lasted very well for being on my face for 10 hours. So this one is a yes for me. If you want to see a foundation that was a hot no for me, click up here. What am I doing with my hands? Click up there to see my review on the Beauty Bakery foundation. Apparently, according to Twitter, I was not alone with what I thought of that foundation. And I will see you in my next video. Goodbye, my loves.